What's cute, everybody?
What's good? What's skewed?
We back with another one. Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Until the actual day that this thing starts making money, we'll keep saying that.
We'll be ready.
Yeah.
We'll be ready. With plenty of experience. That's what you need.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, my guy.
Anyway, what's popping, bro?
Yo, nah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Busy, tired most of the times, but chilling overall.
That type of timing in.
It's that type of vibe.
Hey, bro, like as I'm trying to stay busy all the time.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get to think, bro. Just try not to think about anything.
Are you trying to escape from your demons or something like that?
Nah, like 2024, we're not fighting demons anymore, bro. We're just ignoring them. You know?
Yeah, just putting them on D&D or something like that.
That's what's up.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, but like today, I wanted. I've been wondering about something that I keep seeing.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know? Yeah, in the art community mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like this whole AI thing and whatnot, it's brought about this thing where I don't understand where. Okay, from the other side, there's a different perspective, and then from the actual consumers of the art, there's a different perspective, right? So I wanted your thoughts, or maybe like everyone who's watching,
you can pitch in, definitely.
Yeah, you can pitch in. Yeah. Okay, so when you have an art piece, right?
Yeah.
It's there. Do people really worry about how it was made more than the actual piece?
Okay. Basically, to rephrase, it's what matters more: the process or the final product.
Yes.
Yo, that's a good one.
Yeah, because like
It's a good one.
you know, like with the whole AI thing, right? If someone comes up with vision, if they're using AI,
Yeah.
I am Adwegija, and then they take it from there,
Yeah.
and then change it into something that they can actually own. Would you still villainize that guy for doing that? In contrast to someone who, let me give an example.
Okay, yeah, go
Give
ahead.
an example. Okay, you know how I'm gonna say like very basic for anyone who's not even it's not all designers here.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Photoshop you have a tool where you can actually select when you're trying to remove someone from a background. You can select like manually. You draw around
Crop
a
around
person,
it,
you crop around them, and then you remove them from there. And then you put them wherever you want to put them. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's another way where you can just push one button, like select the subject.
Yeah.
And it selects the person for you.
Now there's remove background, so like it's just,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
So would you give more credit to the
Credits.
person who's actually gone around,
Okay.
you know?
Okay. Interesting. I think most people care about the process
Is it?
way more than they care about the final product. But I feel like more people applaud the final product more than they would applaud the process.
The process.
Okay, let me break that down.
Yeah, let's go.
As you give an example of, let's say cropping an image. Yeah? If you're cropping an image and you're cropping it manually, there's levels to the cropping thing also.
Yeah.
There's either pen tool or the pro next level pro.
Lasso.
Yeah. Lasso it around, like go around it and like lasso and like, yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever method you're using, at the end of the day, no one who sees the final product actually knows, unless maybe you were really bad with the lasso and like it's
apparent.
It's like apparent. But 99% of the times, especially with like the select subject and like the remove background things, they're really good. Unless maybe it's a hard image to crop.
Yeah.
But they've become really good. So most of the times the end thing, you don't really know, okay, did this person use this method or did they use this? It doesn't really matter. But when it comes to other things, for example, how can I give this example? Okay, it's like people like stories these days, yeah? I think we've talked about this, about like creating content and stuff like that when it comes to creating content. You might go on you might post let's say your kind of art, yeah?
Yeah.
You might post your art and say, okay, this is the new album cover for ABCD.
Yeah.
People will be like, yeah, dope.
Cool.
But I'm sure you've noticed the times that you've posted the working video. People seem to be more interested in seeing the process of how you got from this point to that point. So the interest is there. Maybe if it's let's say views, yeah, because okay, I have like some numbers and metrics of these things. A video of a final project video will most likely get more likes, or will get the same amount of likes and views. For example, we're just using views as an example, yeah?
Yeah.
But the processed one will get more views and more saves.
You reckon, yeah?
But might not be as many likes. So that's why I was saying that, okay, people love the story. They love to see it. They appreciate it. But most of the times, the thing that's applauded is more of the final product.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, like, I don't know. When you look at it from another angle, if it's not like pure appreciation, sometimes it kind of feels like people are trying to find a way of making that art piece feel like it's not that big a deal, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they ask you, okay, how did you do this? In
And then
their mind,
Yeah.
it's like you did something very profound, something out of this world.
Yeah.
And when you actually just tell them, it was just 1, 2, 3, and it was a simple process.
It's like all of a sudden it's less impressive.
Yeah. You know? So it's like sometimes it just catches me off guard. Like, okay, do you really want to know how to do this, or you just want to see how impressive the process is?
That's the thing. That's the other thing as well. Brings us back to the same thing I was talking about. People watch. I like to watch like a lot of like, you know, those viral art videos where someone starts their process. Maybe it's like it actually took them like maybe 10 hours or maybe even 3 days.
Oh yeah.
So they do a time lapse. I watch those time lapses every day. I watch videos about people explaining a process that I am never going to do. I know for a fact, okay, this kind of thing, I'm like, it's a DIY. There's this guy, what's his name, on YouTube. He does epoxy tables. You know those tables, it's like wood on this side,
and then they put like
they pour up epoxy on the center.
Yeah, and it looks like there's
it looks like
fish in there.
Yeah, he does that type of thing. At this point, I've watched almost all of his videos, and he does like a walkthrough. He's proper explaining what he's doing every single step of the way. I'm not gonna build that thing.
Yeah,
but I watch the thing because besides wanting to be impressed with the final product, seeing the process also makes me feel good.
You're part of.
It makes me feel like I'm part of the thing. Yeah. So in the same kind of breath, it's like, okay, if if I design a logo, we always talk about this when it comes to logos. Most of the times, if someone comes to me for a logo, I tell them 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 90% of the times, I design it within the last 2 days. Or 3 days, mostly. Or maybe within 1 day, wherever that 1 day is going to
lands on.
Yeah. It's type of stuff. Someone would be more impressed seeing a time lapse of me working on said logo for the whole 2 weeks than they would seeing me just like opening up my computer and like ta 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 ta, and the thing is done.
Yeah.
So it's all down to, it's all connected to, okay, like if the process is longer, it's more interesting. It's more like you feel like, okay, there was time, there was effort that was put into it. But in actual sense, the final result is the same.
Yeah.
So as I said, like initially, that I feel like people care about the process, care more about the process, but the final product is just like, it's the final product. People will applaud it. People will be like, wow. But especially nowadays, people are more impressed when they see how the thing is done, which is why maybe the AI thing now is like, okay,
it's been frowned upon a lot.
Yeah, because the only time lapse you're doing is like you typing out a prompt.
Yeah, that's true. Because I've been very surprised. Like a lot of people have been asking me to show like just some process.
Yeah, process.
Of my. Unfortunately, I don't take like actual videos of the whole process.
Also, besides you not just taking it, I record, like when I'm doing the tutorials. I screen record. My G, the amount of space that stuff takes
up.
So I'm thinking of the ones I'm talking about are probably maybe 10 minutes max, and it's always like within 1 GB. And so I think of your process,
bro,
and how you draw, and you should record that entire process,
the whole thing, and the file itself. It's already 1 GB.
The file is now Photoshop is fighting with QuickTime, which is recording the screen.
Yo.
You have to fight for resources. You have to fight for space. Or Photoshop, as I was already scratch this for, and like now you don't know what to do. Do I stop the video and delete the video, or like, dude,
bro, that's
insane.
That's what's been keeping me up at night right now, because I'm trying to find like a balance. Because I know people have taken some interest.
Want the process.
The people want to see the process. So that's what I'm trying to do. But these are questions that I was battling with. And also like I don't know if we've talked about this before, but like the Mombera Rising book that we did, right? So when the authors were sharing the thing just across social media, bro, like there were a lot of people coming in and saying, guys, why did you use AI? There are so many artists here, and they were tagging other artists. Like there's so many artists here you could have used.
You know, it would have been crazy if someone tagged you. This falls right in line with Simon's style. Like, why didn't you just get him?
and even at the launch, some people actually thought I didn't exist. They thought it was just an alias or something. Yeah. But no, guys, I'm actually a person.
It's a real person.
I'm real. Yeah. Here, and there was no AI there. I think my process though, I approach art like graphic design. That's one thing that has actually helped me a lot, because I'm gonna take like lots of pictures first, lots of pictures. Then you manipulate, create a scene that I want. So I don't care about the color.
So it's just like a rough manipulation,
rough thing. Yeah. And then when it comes together like that, I'm gonna throw it there. And then use that as reference. Yeah. Okay. Because if you start thinking about brother.
Yeah. No, but most people do it like that. Yeah. It's like, okay, reference of scene. I've set the scene. Yeah. Reference of the people in the scene. Reference of the object in the scene. Like it's done separately. Yeah. In most cases.
Yes, that's what they do.
Yeah, but I guess your graphic design is paying off then in that region.
It is.
In that respect.
It is, hey, bro. But like, it's just something that I keep thinking about.
Yeah, but
why would you just assume something is AI because it looks good? Also, while you're pondering on that one, okay? Here's something I'm worried about as well.
Yeah.
You know how now you can tell that this is AI? To the trained eye. Trained eye, you can tell, okay, this is AI because mostly it looks... There's a certain type of smoothness that it has.
Yeah.
Right? But they're training it right now. If it gets to that level where it can mimic also that roughness, the brush strokes,
the imperfections and all of that.
Yeah. And then you cannot tell that this is AI.
You can't tell it apart, yeah.
What's gonna happen then? What's gonna happen to what's gonna happen to us? And what's gonna happen to people who can't tell it apart? Okay, let's say
but already as it is, as you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Most people can't tell it apart already, as it is right now. So I think when it gets to the point where even we can't tell it apart, hey man, like I think honestly the best thing to do is just to embrace this, because it's coming. It's like it's coming. There's nothing we can do about it. But I think it's just to find ways to make it work to your advantage.
Yeah.
Work with it rather than against it. Because I don't think it would make sense. Soon it won't make sense to work against it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting it.
You can't really fight it. So maybe it'll get to a point where art is now produced at scale. For example, imagine Mombera Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do like maybe they give you a commission. This is an idea. They give you a commission to do visual scenes, like anime type scenes of certain parts of it. Like maybe let's say 1 minute clips. So just people can get a scene. You did the artworks. So that is what people are imagining right now. You take that, shove it into an AI, and let it develop frames
from those.
Oh, and then now you have an animation of the thing. So it knows exactly the character. Okay, it's this the character. It will animate the character for you. It will do all of that. It will animate it in different. And now you have a video of Mombera Rising.
That's a very good use case for it. Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. It's like, okay, now that for you to do that before, it had to take months upon months.
Yeah.
But then now you have a way, you have access to it of not just being a digital artist, or you're not just painting static graphics. Now you have an advantage of taking the art that you created as your art, using it as reference for this thing to create multiple frames for an animation or a video type thing.
Bro, do you know what just came into my mind right now, bro? Yeah. You know the whole when you're pitching like a series idea and you have to come up with the pilot. Yeah. You could actually just do that for the pilot without a crazy budget.
Yeah. I think pretty sure we talked about this. Did we talk about this?
I remember something about a pilot.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, bro, we talk about a lot of things, guys. But yeah, it's stuff like that. You can actually pitch things like those, and like even I look at it even with like graphic design. Soon these AIs will be that good. Soon you finish your logo, you just do the logo mark. Give it to the AI. Faga mamogap. Bas.
Ugo.
Download the band. You won't have to wait, because honestly, we spend so much time doing mock-ups, looking for the perfect picture. Just give it to the AI. The AI will place it nicely on images. Yeah. It's already doing that, only that it's not structured in the particular way. And honestly, these things are trained. The more someone does a particular task with an AI, the better it gets at it. Yeah. So the more we use them, the better they get. So let's get them to work with us. Dude, the possibilities are endless. Let's just look at it as, I'll always just look at it as, this is something that saves me time.
Yeah.
I can be more productive. I can take in way more projects.
Yeah.
Which means way more money. And it is not any different for the client. Because I think a lot of people think, oh, these things clients will just do them on their own. Nah, they won't, man.
Nah, and the thing is also like for mostly my artists, there's a need to prove oneself. You can actually do this. Like you can draw, and every time you want to go through the same struggle.
The same struggle every single time.
Yeah, because in there I say it got to a point where I'm like, I'm in. Why am I torturing myself? You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's where you start to find faster ways of doing stuff. The same way in Manana, I'm at painting is like, you should start from scratch.
It's crazy, yeah.
Also, never. I saw this funny story.
Yeah.
This guy on an art group. This guy is creative lead art director and creative director.
Yeah.
Something like that. At a gaming studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
also pause. Hold that thought. Do not let it go.
All right.
I saw a TikTok that talked about what happened to Gameloft. Do you know what happened to Gameloft?
No, I haven't seen anything on that. It just died.
It just disappeared. Yeah, like.
But they were holding down the
dude, they were holding down the mobile gaming thing like so much. Gameloft had everything. It had Asphalt. It had like there was so many things around it. Yeah, I think it had Prince of Persia. There was like so many mobile games. And then it just disappeared.
Yo.
But anyway, that just reminded me when he said Game Studios.
Yeah, we need to do some.
If anyone knows what happened to Gameloft, comment.
Yeah, that's sad though.
Anyway, continue.
But anyway, so this gaming studio, the higher ups told the guy with our budget right now, we can't afford to hire like a lot of artists, right? Like actual artists. So we need to can't believe this is a thing now, but we need to hire prompters. How would it art prompters?
Nigga, what?
Art prompters. So they're hired, bro. They hired a couple of them, right? I don't know, like 10, 15 niggas. Cool. So the art director, right? I was okay. Bring me art that looks this way. Proper brief. Should do this. Should do like that, right? Cool. Like 5 people come up with like something that's okay. You know how they come up with like options, right? 5 options.
Yeah.
And then out of those people, like 5 of them had something very close to what the lead was looking for.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? Just change this. Remove. I think it was a forest type of thing. Remove this and just add this, that.
Yeah.
Cool. Those niggas go back to whatever Mid-Journey or whatever they were using.
Yeah. Why don't change?
Try to remix the thing.
Yeah.
3 people come up with something absolutely different from what it was. Because like that's the problem with AI. It's hard to iterate the thing.
To specify.
Yeah, specify. Comes in, one nigga has like in the bushes. There's people in the bushes. Like, bro, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to add people in there. Like, I just remove this. Cool. Goes remove. Comes up with something entirely different. And then the guy was so frustrated because like he couldn't get the actual thing that he was looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
And he kept trying to explain to the art prompters. And they were looking at him like he's crazy. They're like, what are you talking about? This is what we do. This is a prompt. You can't. It's like, no, just change this, change that. And the people were just...
You can't really. And somehow, it almost feels like when you're prompting it, Jonja, somehow it almost feels like it gets to a certain point where it's absolutely tired, sick and tired of your shit.
BS.
Yeah, like it like gets to a point where it's like, nigga, get up. So like when it gets to that point, it's just like, it's just trash all over the place. And I'm like, are you tired? It's like, because when we started, you were behaving fine. But now we're at this point and it's like, just like, It's just like, hey man, do whatever you want. I have this. This is what I can do for you, and this is pretty much it.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So even the brief was like the lead had to do it himself. Imagine.
Yeah.
Had to sit down and actually paint over some stuff and then break it down into layers.
The prompters, yeah, that's what you get for getting prompters,
bro. Apparently they fired the entire team there though. Yeah. So the whole art prompting thing is not working. It's no go.
I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, we need. You need to actually be an artist, because at the end of the day, even if you're prompting something, because you still need to dig in and make something that's actually.
I'm pretty sure that they'll make an AI that is only good at creating prompts.
An AI for AI?
Yeah. It'll get. I know, right? It'll get to that, because I think sometimes there's like there's a chat GPT.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. There's you wanting something. Yeah. You ask chat GPT in your broken English.
Yeah.
You ask it whatever it understands that.
Yeah.
And like spits out something that's like solid. Yeah. That's grammatically and everything correct. So now you, in your normal language, you tell this chat GPT what you want it to tell the actual AI that's good at the art, and then that one does the thing and then spits it back to you.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Let's just pick up a pen.
Next level of that is you saw that trial, they were doing the Neuralink thing. Elon Musk.
I haven't seen it, but I know about it.
You know about it, yeah. So okay, basically Neuralink is one of Elon Musk's inventions where they stick a chip in your brain and you are able to. It's like pretty much the limitless pill, yeah. It's like your brain function is all of a sudden because there's that computer in your brain.
Yeah.
So this video, what they did the trial was like there was some guy who was in a wheelchair and stuff, and they put the chip inside his brain and he could play chess on the screen. Like they connected that thing to like a computer, and he could play chess on the computer just by thinking about it.
Oh,
just thinking about it, just like okay, I can't really. I'm trying to explain thinking, but yeah, he was just thinking about it, and like he could move pieces like that.
Yeah.
So the next level of that will be you just thinking about what you want the AI to do,
and then
all of a sudden it's just people will just be like in their offices, just like. And then there's just things happening that just all of a sudden there's a picture popping up like it's generated something. Bro,
that looks very dystopian, bro.
It is, but it's closer than we might want it to be. Because I think at a certain point in time we thought like, okay, this might not be our generation. Maybe like in our kids' generation, that's when stuff like that will be happening. But I feel like if someone is playing chess with their mind, yeah, it might be closer than than we would want.
Hey, yo. No, but like we're already here.
Yeah, man.
And I'm just waiting to see like how good it can get.
Yeah.
Obviously the best use case scenarios are gonna keep for the military, bro.
Yeah.
You know how they always do.
Dude, these people have had ChatGPT and all of them ages back. They have had the best AI. So yeah, when technology starts getting to like the normal person, it's when you know that, oh, okay, cool, I think it's gotten to it's like now commercialized and stuff like that. But most groundbreaking inventions and technologies and all of that start with military.
Yeah, hey, that reminds me of the whole Peripheral series. You seen it, yeah? You never saw it.
I never saw it. I never saw it.
You never saw it.
No, but I was seeing because who was watching? Okay, I think my girl was watching.
Yeah.
So she was watching it, and I was just like seeing bits and pieces as she was watching it.
Bro, you gotta see it. Like the concept in there is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because like, it actually, yeah, it's a wild concept.
Yeah.
Like people were like, the military, Vanga train people, like a group. So the more memories you shared with that group, so the better your connection will be, obviously. So they took like a group of childhood friends, and then it was a unit, and then, you know, like you can tell, okay, this person is gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then like the whole bond was just crazy.
Yeah.
Now you need to check it out.
Okay, I will.
You need to check it out.
I'm not watching anything currently, so yeah, I think I can start. I can start.
You're not watching anything because you don't want to watch, Kabina.
No, I'm always watching something. Okay, even when I'm swamped,
yeah. So
I still have to find something to like watch. Even when there's certain tests that I can do while watching something else.
Yeah.
So I always find I was watching for the longest time. I was watching this series. You know, when you find a series that's 6 seasons deep, and like you're in season 1, episode 1, how good that feels. Yeah, that felt good. That like took me like a whole month. Actually, more than a month to finish. Yeah, but I'm done with that, and everything else I'm finding now is just like 8 episodes. Yeah,
bro, I don't like that stuff at all. At all. But yeah, I think in conclusion, the question still stands.
Yeah.
As the consumer, do you give more?
Yeah.
What do you care about the most? The actual process, or just the finished piece? I really want to know.
Yeah.
I like, this is something I'm gonna use.
Yeah, like definitely hit us up in the comments. We see you. We see you've watched the video. Hit us up in the comments and tell us what you appreciate more. The thing is, the phrasing of the question
is hard.
Might bring different results. That's the hard part here, because if we say appreciate or like or all of these things might mean different things. But just generally, the thing is, okay, what's more appreciated? What's the thing that does it for you? Is it the process of the thing or the finished product itself? So yeah, definitely, I'll put a poll in the Spotify for those of you who are audio listeners, and I don't know if I can do a poll in YouTube. I don't think I can, but yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, and yeah, I think that will be it from us today. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Peace out.